Hey there, rock stars. This is Jack Stapleton. Super excited to talk with you about a brand new feature that we have just added to your .me that's going to save you money, save you time, and make things just a little bit easier for you in sharing photos from the listing to your clients. So for many, many years, there has been this concept of a virtual tour. A virtual tour is usually just the images that you have in the MLS, and that virtual tour just goes ahead and loops through all of the photos with music, and it's usually pretty down and dirty. Here is an unbranded virtual tour that I'm grabbing out of one of Kim Dale's listings. So I park it up here to see what it looks like. Okay, looks like maybe I didn't grab the whole link. Maybe I did, I don't know. One of the bad things about the virtual tour programs is often, and no, I did not grab the whole link, is that sometimes the link itself will eventually expire. They will typically give you a link that's good for somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 months to a year, and then that's the cap on it. Well, the problem with that, really, in my mind, is that knowing that the virtual tour is eventually going to expire, you're going to have a dead link on your website. And a dead link on a website really hurts the scores for SEO. So this is a very simple virtual tour. There's no real frills here. If you want to go ahead and click through the images, you can. They give you a map and some other things that are showing on their virtual tour, but they have a link back to their Arroy site in aryo.com. I'm just going to share with you a little bit about what's happening here. Now, Kim Dale put this virtual tour in her listing, and just think for a moment how many websites this virtual tour is displaying on because it was syndicated through the MLS. All of the broker sites, all of the agent websites, all of the third-party syndicators websites, which is your homes.com, your realtor.com, hotpads, all of those sites, as well as showing through RPR, as well as syndicating to mobile apps. There's literally tens of thousands of websites that display all of this MLS data, and the one thing that all of those listings share in common is the virtual tour link that all links back to one place. So what you really have here is a virtual tour that this virtual tour company, ARYO, whatever it's called, they are going to have a higher authority score because they said, look at all of these listings, all point back to this one location. This one location has a higher authority score because it thinks that that is the source of all of the data. So we're giving our virtual tour companies a gigantic boost in SEO because of where it's all being displayed. Not only that, but eventually, because they don't really care about us and they only want to make money for the time because they had to register a domain and put this link live, the link is only going to last for so long before it goes back and the link is dead. So we went ahead and created our own virtual tour program ourselves. And it's free. It costs you nothing. All you have to do is go to Cesium and get the link. In Cesium, which you all have access to, are all of the Realty Texas listings under the first tab, Realty Texas Listings. The second tab, which is quote unquote my listings, when you're logged in, this will be all of your listings. And so you can simply click the media button. This red media button and this blue media button do the same thing. They open this media app that we have opening, and on the media app is 5 ways to get things printed or a video made or a web image for Facebook or some type of graphic that you want to take that's branded with this listing information and you want to advertise it online. So if you want to create a video, if you want to create a post, or if you want to create something high quality for printing, that's what the media section is for. So you simply click the media button. Let's grab a listing that looks really super nice. I know I saw a couple in here that were pretty cool. There was one specific one I was just using a moment ago that had some sunset views, but we're just going to grab this one. That's a nice looking listing. If you want the virtual tour, you click the virtual tour tab, and here is the link. And again, the beautiful thing about what we've done here is that realtytexas.com is where this virtual tour is running from. And the concept of a unbranded tour simply means that our company information does not appear in the listing and that there's no lead generation from it, so it's safe and vanilla to go on any other third-party website like Realty Austin or Keller Williams, and it doesn't have Realty Texas all over it. So this is simply photos out of the MLS. It's going to loop through each one. The aspect ratio is there, and you can click through them faster if you want. You see the white bullets at the bottom to show you where you are in line for how many photos there are. You can pause it or just run through them. It gives the price, the address, and the MLS number. But the important part is that this listing will never expire, and this thing costs you nothing, and it links back to our website, giving us that authority score. So if this is on 30,000 different websites, it all points back to Realty Texas, and Google looks at Realty Texas as the authority for this listing. Well, we only have the ability to edit listings that are listed by Realty Texas, and so we are hoping that each one of you as a listing agent, when you take a listing, that you use the branded and the unbranded tour in the MLS fields. So here is Kim Dale's listing. I have it open on the edit page. When you go to add edits of your listing, for those of you who have MLS access, you simply just go to the add edit, drop down, find the property that you want to edit, you click the residential input form, and then you've got these list of tabs across the top. You click the remarks tab, and at the bottom you've got your branded virtual tour, you've got your branded unbranded video tour. So you got branded virtual tour, unbranded virtual tour, branded video tour, and unbranded video tour. Take the unbranded link and put it in both unbranded as well as the listing detail URL, and then put the branded link in the two branded links once you have. Again, we have an unbranded and a branded. So you're going to put your branded in three places: the URL here, the branded here, and the branded here. Then you're going to take the you're going to take the unbranded and you're going to put it here, and you're going to put it in the unbranded, and you're going to put it in the branded. So the unbranded goes in three places, and the branded goes in two places. Now, if you like the virtual tour that you're using and you want to use that one, no skin off our back, it's totally okay. But the more people that use our virtual tour, again, it'll never expire. Number two, it doesn't cost anything. And number three, rising tides raise ships. For all of our listings, currently we have sold over 3,000 listings, over 5,700 homes. I'm looking at the report now. Actually, 6,200 homes that we've closed. Out of those 6,200, half of them are listings. So just imagine if we had 3,000 listings times 30,000 websites. You multiply that math, we have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of backlinks to our realtytexas.com site, giving us a higher authority score, which means we show up higher in the search results for key terms, which means your Realty Texas agent subdomain will show up higher in the results, thereby giving you more traffic and thereby giving you more organic leads to your website. And when someone signs up on your website on your subdomain, it goes into your CRM as a private lead to you at your normal split. The ones that are coming to the company are different. So these are ways that we are trying to help you get more business. We're spending company dollars doing this. The best way that we know right now for us to all get a higher authority score is for us to have a whole bunch of backlinks on our site. So this is how and why we've created the system to work this way. Now, backlinks have been an important part of an SEO strategy since the beginning of time. Because they're so important, Google really wants to see not only how many links we have on our website to other places, but other places having linked to our website. And the more people that link to our website, the more that Google says that this site has some type of high authority score. But there's this thing called link farming, where you can go to a third-party person and they will take a URL that you give them from your website, and they will just throw it on every single review, blog, Google Places. So you may have a really weird person go to Facebook and review you that says nothing about your business, but it's a 5-star review and it's just got some weird stuff in a link. Well, some link farmer put that in there, and that's trying to look like valid links. But linking farming will actually and could get you banned from Google's index. So what we're doing differently is we're actually creating a true backlink that's multiplied thousands of times is legitimate that goes to our website based on the virtual tour. This is going to be epic for you as an agent and Realty Texas, so I really hope that you use these virtual tours. I hope that you like them. You can share them via text message to your client. You can share them via Teams to someone. You can throw them in Facebook and have it as a post. You can email these links to a consumer. You can share them any which way, but you can also put them in the MLS under the branded and the unbranded tour links of the MLS, thereby syndicating this out to many, many places, thereby giving us a higher authority score. So again, that's the purpose for doing it. Thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you on the next video. And as always, if you have any questions regarding your .me environment, you can always reach out to Amy McAllister or Miguel. They are your front lines for all of this stuff. They will help you learn the system better and to help show you all these wonderful tricks that we have built into the system. And of course, I've got to plug Realty Texas University. We have thrown all the resources that we have into this amazing senior agent training program called Realty Texas University, and in 3-hour bite-size training sessions for an entire month, we have 30 classes, 30 classes, which is twice a day for 15 days. So the first 3 weeks we're going through every contract. We're going through our listing presentation, the buyer presentation, how to work with tenants, how to work with landlords, contracts, CMAs, all of it. But we also have a 3-hour course on our video stuff that we do with Jeff and Aaron and all of our social stuff. We also have another class on beginning.me and advanced.me. And so I know that you guys would all benefit from jumping in Miguel's Realty Texas University class, which is coming up the first week of next month. You can take the intro class, and then on week 3 of Realty Texas University, you can take the more advanced class, or you can watch the videos that we've thrown up in Chime. But if you want an interactive class where you can ask questions and see it live, please jump into these Realty Texas University classes. They're there to help all of you. That's all I got. I will see you soon. Bye, guys.